So these are the gauntlets I made for the Vix of the on the Mandor and Mercs forums, spelled V-I-X. So these gauntlets are raised together from 20 gauge steel, no particular type of steel, just whatever I had, because the reason why I don't charge full top rate like you would pay for welding is because I don't buy the metal new. So that's like 15% off of the normal, what other people might charge. But anyways, so what makes these gauntlets special, and also why they took so long to make, is because of the excessive amount of electronics in them. So I'll start with the right gauntlet. There is the motorized Gatling gun, flamethrower, other lights, these. Oh, yeah, I don't have batteries in this one. I use a button cell battery, but I only have one. So for the video, you'll get to see this number display, which is 0317. The light is a little too faint for the camera to see because I had to dim these LEDs with a resistor because they were getting very hot, and a little bit of black seeped under here. But anyways, Vix really liked the micro toggle switches on the Ghostbusters Proton Pack, so there are many toggle switches, and this, because I ran out of many toggles and buttons, is a sub-micro toggle switch. So this is like half the size of my finger. My dirty, burnt finger. So anyways, the fasteners are 632 machine screws, truss head, pan drive. So the reason why these are painted, usually they wouldn't be painted, is because he has Con Carolinas next Saturday, and I wanted him to be able to show these gauntlets off at Con Carolinas. So these will probably be arriving the day before the convention, so I just did a coat of, I'd say, burnt umber brown for him, and then after the convention he can take the time to paint these up how he likes to match his armor, because I'm pretty sure this isn't the same brown as his armor, but it's flat dark brown, so once he adds some weathering I'm sure it'll match. So anyways, the features of this gauntlet are the lovely micro toggle switches, and a sub-micro toggle switch, and a very bright gauntlet screen. Now you'll notice there's no screen here, it still says the stuff for the PVC pipe, or PVC conduit cover. That's because he's going to get a version 3 of the Mercs official member badge, which should fit right in here. Might need a little bit of trimming, but it should fit right in here. And it'll have the Mercs logo, a mini barcode, his forum name, clan stuff, and that will be in the screen. And then you can just put a small cover here and here. I would do that for him, but I don't have a version 3 official member badge, or any official member badge for that matter. So unfortunately I can't really do that part. But anyways, the control panel is, well, not fully painted, but these are the armed lights, or stuff's broken maybe. And flip the switch down, and it's yellow standby. So these are ABS bezels, but they're aluminized to be chrome, or look like chrome. And this switch is for, oh, it's for I forget what it's called. But anyways, so, oh yeah, the battery holder is being a little weird at the moment. Oh yes, you can see the lovely switches. That's what that switch does. Anyways, so there are the chaser lights on the outside, And I did that with a 4017 decade counter, microchip, or integrated circuit, sorry, and a 555 timer for the sequencing of the clock. And these EMP darts are actually forward orifices, orifici, I'm not sure what the plural is. So this button is for the plasma projector, or carbonite maybe, whatever you like. And yeah, the battery holder for the screen stuff's being just a little temperamental at the moment, because I soldered onto the top of it with batteries in, so the springs kind of pushed the contacts out. I'll fix that as soon as I'm done recording. Anyways, so we open this up, which isn't difficult at all. And we have a horrendous mess of wiring and hot glue, which is terrifying, but it works. So, maybe it's the contacts here. Probably fix that right now. It's also because one of these batteries are dented, so it's not sitting in fully, but I'm sure Fix has his own batteries that don't suck. So I'm just going to pull the spring a bit. That's a good trick in case you have a battery holder that isn't making good contact. Other than trying contact clean or something like that, what you can do is pull the spring a bit so it has a little more tension, and it's probably the best thing to get with this bent battery. It's barely even making contact. So, anyways, you've seen what it does. You'll just ignore that crappy battery. And onto the right gauntlet. So, first light, you don't see anything happen. But you look inside and realize, oh, there's an orange tracer light. Close to plasma, this one has fire. No real fire. I don't make actual weapons that go on YouTube. Anyways. So this light, I think, yes. Flamethrower. Yellowish, ambery LEDs. And, of course, it's motorized. Anyways, next one does nothing. It's just to, well, it's not connected to anything. I just wanted 4 on both of them so they looked more symmetrical. And this one is for the seeing stuff lights. Although, if you do the Gatling gun with those lights, they dim considerably. So anyways, this light is for the numbers, which were his anniversary, I believe. Those ones were the birthday of his son, I think. One of the two. I'm probably getting them mixed up. So, yeah. This one has the same 4017 decade counter setup. And I actually used a lot of Stanley hot glue in these, because if you have a really hot melt glue gun, it actually sticks stuff like this grill onto the inside of the flamethrower box very well. So, yeah. And the good thing about having a grill on the top is it'll keep too much perspiration from forming inside where the electronics are. That's why it's also good that I have this open and it vents through the front of the flamethrower box in the back. Reminds me, before we're done, a lovely Vibroblade, which I just made about 9-10 minutes ago. So, I've got a piece of aluminum, ground a bevel on it, riveted it on, and I used 80 grit sandpaper to get that grain texture. Oops. Anyways, yeah. And now we'll fix that battery holder. And only then can I go to bed, because it's about 1:30 in the morning. And oh well, such dedication. I don't know if other prop makers normally do this, but I do. And that probably makes me special in more